Is it? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the YHC Basketball Arena on the campus of Young Harris College, affectionately known as the Valley of Doom. We're here today for Peach Belt Conference basketball. Young Harris College Mountain Lions will be playing host to the Saints of Flagler College from St. Augustine, Florida. Tommy Jenkins, John C. Moon, and our producer, Philip Haynes, with you on a very, very cold day. Man, we have been running the gauntlet when it comes to weather, but it's warm here, and we're looking forward to some basketball. Big day on campus. It's visitation day. All kind of things going on, and hopefully we're going to have some coaches or some campus leaders come by and talk with us. But we've got basketball. Young Harris women coming in at 2-6 in the conference, 5-10 overall, and they are just so close. Played and led probably 90% of the way against one of the better teams in our conference, North Georgia, Wednesday night, before letting a lead get away in the last couple of minutes and then losing in overtime to the Saints. They'll be playing a Flagler squad who is one of the leaders in our conference. They're a half a game behind Lander for first place, tied with North Georgia at 6-1 and 8-3 in the conference. We've already played them one time, played them close for 3 quarters, but kind of got away from us in the fourth quarter, and Young Harris lost that game by a 77-61 score. Young Harris, one of the better defensive teams in the conference, and we do have some conference leaders. Sarah Jorgensen leads the Peach Belt in minutes played. Sarah Garner is number 3 in the conference in rebounds. Erin Cochran is amongst the leaders in assists, and Sarah Jorgensen is up toward the top of the heap in three-point percentage. Young Harris looking for some offense today, and seems like we found some of that, scoring 73 points against North Georgia. But Young Harris is in 9th place in the conference. We take 8. We're really just a half a game, and really we're almost in a tie because UNC Pembroke, the team that sits right ahead of us, has actually played one less game than Young Harris, and we do have a victory over UNC Pembroke. Men will be coming your way next around 3:30, and they too are just playing people oh so close. Lost by 2 over at Battle of Blood Mountain round 1. Lost in overtime here in a heartbreaker where they just got off of the deck 12 down with 3 minutes to go and came back to take Georgia Southwestern into overtime. Both teams need to be getting some wins. We're getting toward the middle of the season, and we both are out of the playoff picture right now. But that can really change with a victory here today over Flagler, and then victories on Monday. By the way, we'll be on the air Monday against Augusta, 1:30 and 3:30. It's a holiday, Martin Luther King Day, and we're always playing that day, and we're glad to be playing here. We are expecting a big crowd. We're hoping for a big crowd. We're begging for a big crowd. Anybody out there listening to us, we're glad you're listening to us, but we would rather you be here. We would like for you to come in here and be loud and vocal and excited and shake the rafters, because we need to get these teams over the hump, man. We're getting so close, but close only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes. We need a win today. We got the band here. We got the cheerleaders here. Got Young Harris, Towns County Recreation Departments. They are filling up, and this place is going to be packed. But packed ain't doing nothing unless you're rocking, so we need to get rocking. Me and John C., we're going to be rocking. Dennis and Chris over next to us, they going to be going. But we need a win. So just stay with us. If you can't get here, then listen to us on the Mountain Lion Sports Network on YHCathletics.com, powered by Ridgeline TV. This is going to be a good one. Key for Young Harris today is play that good defense that we have become accustomed to playing and score some points. We're last in the league in offense. Below 60. I think maybe we're above that now. But pick it up and get some points, play some defense, and maybe will get us a win here today. Kickstart this thing. get going on a great, great, great season. One note of interest, Pam Diapara will be starting today for Young Harris in place of Ganesha Robinson. Ganesha been sick. She told me she's feeling a whole lot better. But we will be doing, and I think maybe the reason is trying to take advantage, get a little bigger lineup. But right now, let's go down to the floor to Mark Moat for the playing of our national anthem and the starting lineups. Mountain Line Basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise and remove your hats for the performance of our national anthem as it's performed by Purple Rain. Starting lineups for both teams. First, for our visitors from St. Augustine, Florida. Starting at guard, a 5'4" senior from Clearwater, Florida, number 1, Alex Alford. At guard, a 5'5" junior from Dade City, Florida, number 3, Bree Roberts. At guard, a 5'8" junior from Pahokee, Florida, number 24, Malaysia Robinson. At forward, a 5'11" senior from Longwood, Florida, number 33, Tiffany Hodge. And at center, a 6'5" junior from Keystone Heights, Florida, number 5, Tabitha Odabi. The Saints are under the direction of head coach Erica Lane Montgomery, assisted by Special Jennings and Joe Hardy. And now, for your Mountain Lions. Starting at guard, 5'4" junior from Stockholm, Sweden, number 3, Sarah Jorgensen. Georgia, number 10, Eric Cochran. And guard, a 5'6" sophomore from Gainesville, Georgia, number 11, Ashlyn Allison. A 5'10" senior playing guard all the way from Piedmont, Alabama, number 20, Sarah Garner. And in center, a 5'11" junior from McDonough, Georgia, number 42, Pamela Diapara. Your Mountain Lions are under the direction of head coach Pat Smearsman, assisted by Anna Claire Knight.
Okay, starting lineups have been announced. Flagler going with Alford, Roberts, Odabi. Odabi is 6'5". I think you see the reason why we're starting out with the Twin Towers, Diapara and Garner down there. We're giving up a lot of size to her, Robinson and Hodge. Young Harris will be going with Jorgensen, Cochran, Ellis, and Garner, normally starters. Diapara will be getting the start instead of Janesha Robinson today. And tip control by Young Harris. Erin Cochran with the ball. She'll give it up to Ashlyn Ellison. Saints in a man. Garner top of the key. Left side Allison. She'll drive. Kick out Cochran. 3 ball is good. And Young Harris gets off to a good start with Cochran hitting the 3 ball, and they'll work to O'Dobby, and we're going to put a double on her whenever we can. Garner with the board. Garner, last 2 home games, 20 rebounds and 21 rebounds. She's a double-double waiting to happen when it comes to rebounding, and she's scoring some points as well, too. Ellison, top of the key, drives. Kick out to Jorgensen. She'll put it on the floor, looking inside Diapara. She'll go up with the right hand, shot block, gets her own board, again block, gets it blocked the 3rd time, keeps going with it. O'Dobby, 6'5" junior out of Keystone Heights, Florida. And they are big. Shot no good. Garner with the board. She's already got 2. Cochran right side to Ellison. Ellison back to Garner. She'll spot up, shoot the 3 ball, can't get it down. Rebound O'Dobby. Just underway. Young Harris leads 3-0 on the 3 ball by Erin Cochran. 3 ball FC. It's good. That was Bree Roberts, senior out of Dade City, Florida. She knocks it down. Every player on this Flagler College team is a Florida native, is from Florida. Cochran, 3 ball is good. Cochran got 6. And Young Harris leads 6-3. So I imagine when they looked at the double knobs and the Crow Gap and the Sunset Rock and the Cedar and saw them froze and snow on the ground, it was quite a feat for them. Working off a screen from O'Dobby is Roberts, who just hit the 3 ball. Top of the key, Young Harris is in a man. This is Alford driving baseline, kicks back out to Hodge. 3 ball, no good. O'Dobby with the board, and we foul her.
Foul call on Cochran. Her first.
Foul is on Cochran, her first. O'Dobby averaging 8.3 per game, 7 of 11 from the free throw line. Misses that one. They're led in scoring by Bree Roberts at 15.8, Tiffany Hodge at 11.4, and Raven Wade at 11.1. O'Dobby's second free throw, no good. Diapara with the board out to Ellison. Ellison works the top of the key, takes it. Now we like to take it to the hole. Going to be hard to take it to the hole on O'Dobby. Garner has it slapped out of her hand. She'll get on the floor. Jorgensen will run it back down. Sarah will put it on the floor. Pull up jumper, no good. Jorgensen fighting to keep it alive. Controlled by Alford. She'll work against Jorgensen coming off of the screen. They'll drive, and we don't rotate over that time. And we're going to come with Sarah Reed. Didn't get rotation from her bigs that time defensively. And we're going to come in with Sarah Reed, 6'1" junior out of Trenton, Georgia, Dade County High School. By the way, Flagler coached by Erica Lang Montgomery, assistant coaches Special Jennings and Joe Harding. Young Harris, of course, coached by Matt Steersman, assisted by Anna Claire Knight. And we want to say thank you, by the way, to our game sponsors. Hog Wild Barbecue and Catfish House in Hiawassee, Mountain Home Health Services, Mountain Lake Mortgage, and Take a Break Portables. 6'5", Take a Break Portables. That's one of those portable outhouses. Yeah, I think so. Jorgensen to Ellison. She'll give it up. Young Harris going to have to be good in its perimeter game. They're going to go to a zone. We'll go to Reed, inside out to Garner, back to Reed. 5 on the shot clock, gotta go, Reed, nice take. Took it right at O'Dobby. Reed scores. She had a big game last week in the win against Southwestern with 14 points, and she's got 2, and the Young Harris lead is 8-5. We'll stick with the man. Top of the key, Roberts. They'll come left side, go into the left elbow with Hodge. Into O'Dobby, she'll put it up, can't get the shot down. Cochran with the board, Aaron looking to run. Got Jorgensen to her right side, she'll turn the Jets on. Kick out to Ellison, pass a little high, but Ashton will gather it in. To Garner, right side Jorgensen, back to Sarah. She'll ball fake and come off the screen from Jorgensen. Will go into the high post to Reed. She'll put it on the floor. Nice cut. Jorgensen can't get the shot down. Rebound O'Dobby. Malaysia Robinson passes into Hodge. She can't get the shot down. Garner comes down with the loose ball. Diagonal pass out to Ellison. Ellison to Jorgensen. Cochran ball fakes, takes it to the hole. Nice strong take. Up and in. Young Harris has got 10. Aaron's got 8 of them. And the Young Harris lead is 10-5. Alford runs the point. She'll drive. Nice feed inside to O'Dobby, and she scores, and we foul her. We're going to come with Brianna Bell. Brianna battling a bout of pneumonia, but played against North Georgia and played well. And we got a timeout on the floor. Bell will come in for Cochran. Got a subs also. Janaisha Robinson going to come in for Sarah Garner. So Young Harris going to go small, and they're big. O'Dobby at the line to try to cash in on a three-point play. She's already missed 2 in this one. Free throw is good. It's 10-8 game. Ellison will bring the ball down. Got Robinson to her left, Jorgensen to her right. We'll run the weave. Give it to Bell. Bell will hand off to Ellison. Nice strong take. Can't get it. Good job, Reed, on the board. Inside out. Bell, 3 ball. No good. O'Dobby with the board, but Reed really aggressive attacking the glass. They'll come in transition and throw the ball away. Trying to feed it to Herbert. Young Harris does a good job getting back defensively. And we've got a media timeout. Comes at 4:45 to go in the first quarter. Young Harris leads 10-8. Mountain Line basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. Serenaded at the break by our award-winning band, Purple Rain. Young Harris leads 10-8. Aaron Cochran with 8 points. Sarah Garner already with 3 boards. Putting it on the floor. Nice speed inside to Reed. A little slow getting it off, and a block shot by O'Dobby. I think she's already got 4. Baseline jumper. Wow, how'd they get that? That came off of the glass. That's living right. Tied at 10. Garner, her break was short. You knew it would be. 10-10. Robinson going to shoot the 3 ball. No good. But she gets her own board. Feeds Bell. Back out to Ellison. We'll get a fresh 30. Jorgensen going to shoot the 3. No good. Rebound O'Dobby. Great defense that time, Sarah Jorgensen. Rebound Reed out to Jorgensen, and she's going to lose the handle, but gathers it back in. Feeds Bell wide open for the 3 ball. Can't get it down. Loose ball on the floor. Young Harris, Robinson getting down. Coach Steersman wanting a jump or something there. Alford going to get her for a walk, maybe a little bit of a makeup call. Young Harris ball. We're tied at 10, 3:23 to go in the first quarter. Garner back in. Reed comes out. And a decent little crowd coming in. Bryce is here. So we're going to be wide open. Jorgensen working against the zone. Ellison, she can get to the hole on just about anybody. Jorgensen puts it on the hole, loses the dribble, gathers it back in. 10 on the shot clock. Bell, and they believe we're going to get an offensive on young Harris. Foul is on Bell. Her first. Team's fourth already. One more and Flagler's shooting. 2:55 to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 10. Ten on the shot clock. Young Harris, Ellison with the steal, looking to go coast to coast. Nice offensive move, and Ashland scores. And Young Harris up 12-10. Rock with the ball. They'll come right side to Alford. She'll shoot the three. Shot is no good. Jorgensen with the board. Sarah going to slow it down. Now come left side to Bell. Back to Jorgensen. She'll come to Ellison, who will feed the post to Garner, and they're going to get Sarah for traveling. 2:01 to go in the first quarter. Young Harris leads 12-10. Checking in for Flagler, Maggie Flynn, 5'5" senior out of Venice, Florida. Been a lot of substitutions for the Saints. Oh, Dobby's still in there. She is really making it hard. We love to take it to the hole. She's hard to take it to the hole on. Into the high post, looking down low, nothing there. This is Flynn, who just checked in. They'll work around left side, three ball, no good. It'll go over the top of the backboard. That was Alford shooting. And it will be Young Harris ball with 100 seconds to go in this one. Mountain Lions leading 12-10. Pretty good crowd starting to file in here. We've got Towns County Recreation Department under the leadership of Matt Youngblood, kind of a former boss of mine who I enjoyed working for 2 years. Bell to Jorgensen. She'll get in the lane. Nice hand, but nice little scoop. But O'Dobby got a board on that and then got a hand on that one, and again on Robinson. Robinson stepping out and trying to get the steal. They'll come back to Alford. Alford trying to direct traffic, wanting to go inside to Hodge. Will double down, and she'll step on the line. Great defense by Bell and Robinson. Robinson giving up a ton of size there, but really playing tough down on the block. Under a minute, 12-10. Young Harris been a good first quarter for us. We have looked very smooth on both ends of the court. Ellison out to Jorgensen, back to Robinson. To Bell, now to Robinson in the corner. Looking to Garner, kick out to Ellison. She'll shoot the three, no good, but Garner with the board. And got to be aware of the shot clock. And Garner, oh, you got to take that shot, Sarah. Gonna want to hold to one shot, gonna want to hold for one shot. Shot clock is off, inside of 20 seconds. Jorgensen to Ellison. And Ashland just going to wait. Garner going to come up high to set the pick. And we'll look pick and pop back to her. She'll shoot the three, leaves it short, but left no time on the clock, or did she? And shot way short. Good first quarter for Young Harris. Score is kind of in a place that we like it. Young Harris leads 12-10. Mountain Lion basketball on the Mountain Lion Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. Second quarter getting ready to get underway. Young Harris leads 12-10 on a scale of 1 to 10. How glad are we glad to have Purple Rain and the cheerleading squad back with us. On a 1 to 10, I'd give it about a 37. Oh, they add so much to this. And Young Harris, good defense. Ellison forces a turnover. Neither team shot well. Flagler 3 of 11, 27%. Young Harris 5 of 21, 23.8%. Young Harris winning the battle of the boards, 14-11. Garner already with 6 boards. Deandra Johnson holds the school record at 22. Garner just, who knows? She may break that thing this year. She is oh so close. Off of a miss. Flagler in transition. This is Tatiana Rock. Left side to Crane. Oh, nice cut, and we don't rotate over, and they miss the layup. Wow, I feel their pain. We did not rotate over to help. Ellison head up looking for somebody, nothing there. She'll come back to Jorgensen, who'll shoot the 3, and she'll drain it. Good shot knocked by Jorgensen. She knocks it down, and the Mountain Lions lead 15-10. Young Harris now zoning up, going into the post. Jorgensen with the loose ball. She'll be in transition. Got Ellison off to her left. She'll keep it herself. Can't get the shot down. And she'll tie it up. Altered possession there, a point in the way of the Mountain Lions. 8:43 to go in the second quarter. Young Harris leading 15-10. We're going to get Pam Diapera back in. Alford coming back in for Flagler. And Sarah Garner going to take a break. It will be short. Glad to have Towns County Recreation Department here with us today. Their director, Matt Youngblood, standing off to the left, and he's a longtime coach in this area. Thanks for stopping by. You got a lot of people here, don't you? Ellison getting into paint, kick out Bell, 3 ball, can't get the shot down. Diapar trying to keep it alive, comes out to Robinson. Robinson right side works against Jorgensen. They'll kick back out to Alford. They'll look inside. Now they'll come to the high post. Jumper is good. That was Tiffany Hodge knocking it down, and it's a 15-12 lead for Young Harris. Erin Cochran getting ready to check back in. She came out guns blazing. She's got 8 points, and she'll be coming in, as will Sarah Garner. Sarah Garner never sits out for long. Ellison puts it on the floor. Nice move. They're going to say, oh, she got pushed from behind. And I believe that's the first foul of the game for Flagler. Garner and Cochran will come in. Robinson and Jorgensen will check out. But Young Harris ball underneath, 7:53 to go in the second quarter. We'll get it into Garner's hands. She's looking inside to Diapera, nothing there. Back to Cochran. Aaron will put it on the floor, hand off to Bell. Bell top of the key, comes right. She'll work the left side, looking for somebody. Dangerous pass to Cochran. Inside to Diapera, inside out. Garner driving baseline, pull up, jumper is good, and Young Harris leads by 5. Sarah knocks it down. She's in the scoring column with 2 points and 6 boards already. Young Harris fallback defense. Alford will run the point. They'll come to the left side, playing a double high post. They'll kick out to the right side to Robinson. Garner working hard, and they're going to try to come off the screen. Cochran getting off the ground. 9 off the shot clock. Nice take inside, and we're going to foul him.
Foul is called on number 20, Sarah Garner. Her first team foul of the quarter. Rock to shoot the second, 2. Foul on number 30, Herbert. That is her first and the second team foul.
17-14. Young Harris playing well. Ellison, long, dangerous pass into Bell. They're going to come back to a man now. Left side, Allison putting the ball on the floor. Back to Bell. Coming around to Cochran. Cochran playing so well right now for Young Harris. Garner puts it on the floor, takes it to the rack. Oh, nice feed to Diapare. Pam can't get the shot down, and again, didn't get a block, but O'Dobby just alters the shot, offered quickly in transition. Nice strong take, can't get the shot down, and they're going to get Young Harris. I'm not sure if it's going to be Diapare or Garner with the foul. Hope it's not Garner, because that'll be 2. It'll be on Pamela, so that will be her first. And this will put Herbert to the line. Herbert, 5'10" freshman out of Apopka, Florida. Reed checks back in. Diapare, who picked up the foul, checks out. Second free throw, no good. Reed with the board. Right side to Cochran. Aaron will bring it down. Garner thought about the 3, and she can shoot the 3. She came here as a 3, as a perimeter shooter, and they're going to get over the back, and that's a tough one. That's going to be 2 on her. Wow. Coach Steersman generally does not like to play people with 2 fouls in second quarter, with 2 fouls. And I don't know, let's see, there's 6:06 to go, and we come in with Jorgensen, so we change really the dynamic of what we do out there. We become small ball, and we get a turnover. So remember, 6:06, we're up by 2. Got to get going offensively. Got to pick up your teammate. Jorgensen putting it on the floor. Back to Cochran. 3 ball is good. She is feeling it today. Cochran with 11 of Young Harris's 20. Doubling on the block. Great defense, Young Harris. Jorgensen picks up the loose ball. She'll bring it down the right side. And she's going to take it to the hole. She's going to get dribble penetration. Kick out Cochran. Comes off a Reed screen. Back to Jorgensen. Puts it on the floor. Runner. Come on, no contact. Kinder, gentler me. Be quiet. 20-15, Young Harris leads. Robinson. She is still waiting to happen out there. And we're going to foul Robertson. We'll put their leading scorer to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on Jorgensen. Good free throw shooter. Gets there a lot, 42 times. She's 32 of 42, 76%. We got a timeout. Comes at 4:52 to go in the second quarter. Young Harris leads 20-15. Peach Belt basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV.
Shooting 2.
20-15, Young Harris leads. Alford at the line to shoot 2. Good free throw shooter. 76% free throw shooter on the year. First free throw's good. Cut it to 2016. Second free throw coming, no good, and we collide and don't get the ball, and they're going to get a free look at a baseline jumper. No good. Bell with the 50-50 ball. Young Harris, the lone post, will be Sarah Reed, and we've got her set up high, working her to come off of a screen. Now we'll come off of a Cochran screen. Bell to Cochran. Cochran going to shoot the 3 ball. Can't get that one down. And Reed going to pick up a loose ball, and we'll get a fresh 30. Cochran 4 or 5 from the field. Robinson take it to the rack. She'll get fouled. Robinson, our second leading scorer at 10.2. Brianna Bell leads. 43% free throw shooter, and she gets there a lot. She takes it to the rack, and she knocks down the first one. She's been there 76 times this year, by far the most on the squad. Brianna Bell, one of the leading. I think she's number 3 in the conference in free throw shooting. Misses the second, and she'll come up and try to get the steal. That's just the way she rolls. And in transition, they get the board, and they'll get a fresh 30. Right side rock, good quick hands by Cochran. Can't get it, and they'll feed, and we're going to have a I really don't know what happened, if it was a shot clock or a scoreboard issue, but it was a break for Young Harris because they were getting a clean look to the basket right there. So definitely a break for Young Harris. 21-16, Young Harris leads. 3:54 to go. We have led pretty much most of this game, 85% of it. Another time it's been tied. Flagler has not led. Overload left side, they'll feed the post, and they score just as time runs out on the shot clock. Great defense by Young Harris, though. Out to Bell, to Robinson, puts it on the floor. And going to be a blocking foul. Basket went in, and it's good. What a break for Young Harris. One of those that could have gone either way. Fortunately, it went Young Harris's way, and Robinson got a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play here that would give Young Harris a 6-point lead. Rims out, and the lead remains at 5. Young Harris quickly getting back defensively. Right side, Roberts. We've done a good job keeping her under control. She's only got 3. She is one of the leading scorers in our league. Strong take inside by Hodge, and they cut it to 3. Ellison with the ball, taking it all the way up and off, and draws a contact. She does that. We're inside of 2, and we're going to come back with Garner. That is showing how much trust Coach Steersman has in her senior leader. Ashland gets there a lot, too. She just takes it to the hole. Ellison's 4th on the team in scoring. 57% free throw shooter, misses the first. Garner in, Robinson out. Second free throw coming is good. And the Young Harris lead is 4, 24-40. They'll feed O'Dobby inside, and we foul her, and she scores. So big, trying to double her. And the foul is on Cochran, and that's her 3rd. And we're going to come with Megan McQuaid, senior out of Hayesville, North Carolina, local product. Cochran's played well. She got 11 points, but she's got 3 fouls. Free throw is good. and it's a 1-point game. 2:49 to go. Bell, top of the key. She'll give up to Ellison. Back to Garner. Thought about the 3-ball. Probably should have took it. Shuffles her feet. I really just wish she had let it fly and take that shot because she can hit it. Saints, they got a chance to take the lead. 24-23 is your score. Young Harris led pretty much this entire contest. They'll go inside. Garner, great defense with 2 fouls. And baseline jumper, no good. Reed with the board. And Ellison going to walk it down. Young Harris probably got the score kind of where we want it. We want a 60 affair. Garner, errant pass, got too deep. Now in transition. And going to get a blocking foul on Ellison. Foul is on Bell, her second. And we're going to come in with Avery Jordan, the freshman out of Kennesaw, Georgia, Harrison High School. Girl with a lot of upside. She's going to be a great one here at Young Harris. Free throw is good, and we're tied. She'll come in. Bell will check out. And that's Bell's second, so Young Harris in a bit of free throw trouble. And Flagler has its first lead, comes at the 2-minute mark. Robinson going to come in. Garner going to come out, and we don't want her picking up her 3rd foul. Coming with some pressure. We'll get the ball in Ellison's hands. Left side, Robinson. Shots blocked. O'Dobby with 10 rebounds and 6 blocks. She's going to have a double-double on blocks and rebounds. They'll go inside her, and she scores. She could have a triple-double before this one's over. That gives her 10. She's looking at a triple-double. Young Harris trails 3. We're going to come back with Diapara, get some size out there. Avery will put it on the floor. Kick out to Robinson. Robinson going to take it inside. Kicks it to Ellison. 10 on the shot clock. Back to Jordan. Jordan put it on the floor to McQuaid. She'll shoot the 3. No good, but we keep it alive. Fresh 30. That's big. And Ellison going to take it. Gets a little deep. Back to McQuaid. McQuaid to Reed. Nice move with underhand. Can't get the shot down. Nobody there to rebound. Got to get back defensively. Offered, and they'll shoot the 3. No good. Ellison with the board. 11-second differential shot clock, game clock. Ellison to Reed. Jumper is good. Oh, Young Harris needed that basket. It's been a while. And we're going to get a timeout. No, excuse me, just a sub. A Flagler player hurt, Tatiana Rock, junior out of Jacksonville. Shook up a little bit, looks like took a shot. And Garner going to come back in for some defense. So Young Harris will finish it out with Ellison, Jordan, Diapara, and Megan McQuaid. Shot clock's off. Young Harris trails by 1. Luke DeLine in the house. Right side. Putting the ball on the floor, and we don't rotate over. That's been a problem. Diapara slow getting there. We'll get the ball in McQuaid's hand. Got to pull the trigger. And the first half comes to an end. Young Harris got in some foul trouble, but was able to keep it close. 29-26, your halftime score. Young Harris leading scoring by Cochran with 11 points. Sarah Garner with 6 boards. Ashlyn Ellison with 3 assists. Ellison also with 2 steals. Listen to this line for O'Dobby. 10 points, 11 boards, 7 blocked shots. She's 3 blocked shots away from having a triple-double. Young Harris shot 27% from the field. Flagler shot 33%. Good game. Young Harris has been here before. Now the thing is, can we finish the deal? We'll take a break and we'll come back shortly. 29-26 is your halftime score. Flagler leads Mountain Line basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. 29-26 as we get ready to begin the third quarter. Tommy Jenkins and John C. Moon with you on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. Young Harris led about 16 minutes of this game, but Flagler kind of overcome their deficit and took the lead late. Young Harris with a bit of foul trouble. Aaron Cochran, who's got 11 points, has 3 fouls. Sarah Jorgensen with 2, Sarah Garner with 2, and Brianna Bell with 2. So that's 4 of our top players with 2 fouls or more. Young Harris dead even with Flagler, 25 rebounds. Right now the thing Young Harris is just getting the ball inside against Tabitha Odabi is just not something we have been able to do. And shooting the ball behind the arc, we're 4 of 15. Cochran, however, was 3 of 4. And Sarah Jorgensen was able to knock one down. But Young Harris trailing by 3, very much in this game. No foul trouble at all for Flagler. And Young Harris just got to find a perimeter game, which has kind of been an issue all year long. Decent crowd here, nothing near what it should be, but nonetheless, it is what it is. 29-26, Flagler with the ball. And we're going to start out with Jorgensen, Ellison, Diapera, and they go inside to Odabi, and she scores. Bell, Diapera, and Garner, and we're immediately going to come back in with Reed. And the lead is 5 for Flagler. Now, we played this bunch close for 3 quarters down at St. Augustine back early, very early in the season, and they just wore us out in the 4th quarter. This is one of the better teams in our conference. We've played them tough. We've been oh so close, but it's getting a time you can't talk about moral victories. We need wins, inside out, dribble penetration, and kick. And we'll come back over to Bell. She'll spot up with a 3-ball, and she nails it. And brother and sister, did we ever need that one? Bell knocks it down. It's a 2-point game, 31-29. And Young Harris cuts it to 2. Bell with her first points of the game. They'll come back. Perimeter jumper, no good. Garner tracks it down. Starting out without Cochran, who's got 3 fouls. Jorgensen will run the point. She'll spot up, shoot the 3-ball, and it's good. And Young Harris on the power of 2 3-balls has retook the lead. We lead 32-31. Young Harris in a man. And a steal by Jorgensen. Trying to get a run out. Got Ellison. Don't have a good angle to pass, so she'll set up the half court. Give it up to Bell, who'll put the ball on the floor. Jorgensen puts it on the floor. Comes over to Garner. Top of the key. Young Harris, you can see what they're doing. Looking at the perimeter game, and Garner nails it, and Young Harris has hit 3 threes, and we've got a 4-point lead. Young Harris starting to find his perimeter game here. Jumper no good. They get the board. We don't box out. Had bodies all around the ball, and we didn't box out. And it's a 35-33 game. Basket good by Robinson off the offensive board. Bell puts it on the floor. Nice little runner. No good. Rebound is pulled down by Hodge. And coming back in transition, Alford on the left side. And feet inside. Good defense by Diapera. Last touch by Pam. But it will be Flagler ball underneath. Just underway as Reed comes in for Diapera. Reed will check in. And inbound to Odabi. Elbow jumper is nice and sweet by Kiera Crane, sophomore out of Kissimmee, Florida, and we're tied at 35. Jorgensen, nice strong take going into the land of the bigs. Sarah scores, she heats up, she's got 8 points, and Young Harris retakes the lead, 37-35. They'll go inside to Odabi. Got a double right there. She can't get the shot down. We played her straight up with Reed. And again, Young Harris in transition. Ellison can't get the shot down, gets it blocked, but she gets her own board. We get a fresh 30. Bell puts it on the floor. And dangerous kick out there. Didn't work. Crane in transition. Great job. Oh, where's the wow, kinder, gentler than me. Keep your mouth shut. Jorgensen, 37-37. Bell inside out. Jorgensen, 3-ball, can't get it down. Rebound Crane in transition. Baseline jumper, no good. Garner with the board. Sitting down in that second quarter with foul trouble kind of got her in a place to where she hadn't got that big rebound number, but still she's probably going to end up in double figures as Cochran gets ready to check back in. 37-37, good one going on here. Place is starting to get energized, I hope. And we've got a special guest with us getting ready to join us. 5:11 to go. And Ellison in transition can't get the shot down. Coach, can you hear me now? All right. This is our competitive cheerleading coach who probably wears more hats than anybody around here. Coach Jason, I'm terrible on last names.
Williams.
Jason Williams, and he is kind of do we go associate or assistant on the athletic director?
I'm assistant director of athletics for operations.
Okay, assistant athletic, and he's kind of got a big crowd here. You got a lot going on here today.
Just a little bit, but it's pretty calm there. Everybody here is really nice and easy to work with, so it makes it not too hectic.
Decent crowd filling in for a good ball game, big game for both of our squads. And, you got the band here, you got your outfit, the cheerleaders, you've got a group from Towns County that's really brought a lot of people. So a lot of moving parts to do what you're doing, but you got good help.
Oh, definitely, great help.
Now, let's talk about your main thing that you do, competitive cheerleading, and you're a force in the conference and a force in the nation. And your thing's getting ready to begin with the competitive part. What's in store for us?
Right now we're getting ready. We're kind of polishing out our finals parts of the routine. We have a couple of show-offs coming up. We got one at Georgia Tech. We do one in Aiken, South Carolina for conference, and then we do the big one at Daytona in April.
And that's the national, right?
Yes, sir, on the beach.
And where will the Peach Belt tournament be? Is there still a?
It'll be at Aiken, South
It'll
Carolina.
Be at Aiken, South Carolina.
February 25th, yep.
Okay. How many student athletes have you got under you at this time?
At this time, probably about 48.
48. Okay. Now, how many of those are part of your competitive squad?
Competitive is probably it's 38 on competitive.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive. And I know we talked about this last year, but it's something we're always talking about. You're doing the same thing. You're doing your athletic director thing. You got your team, and we'll just keep it right here during the timeout. Flagler leads 41-37. You're recruiting as well right now.
Yes, I recruit all year long, and I actually just hired another assistant coach from Texas, so makes my job a little easier, but we recruit all year long, and I'm talking to kids from 9th grade to 12th grade all year long.
Nice young man. I just talked to him downstairs. I'm terrible on names.
His name's Terry.
Okay.
Terry Calle.
Great guy and very enthusiastic.
Very. Kids love him.
And so how do you do how does the recruiting work for competitive cheerleading?
Honestly, I can't be, obviously all places all time, so usually I'll call coaches up and see what kids they have that are wanting to go to college, and we'll go from there. We'll send videos back and forth, but I'll talk to kids in 9th grade and talk to them, to the seniors, so I try to get that seed in there early.
Now, competitive cheerleading is like anything else. Recruiting and everything has changed. In ball sports, you have coaches tell you that, we can go to a travel ball event, be it AAU or YBOA, and we're going to see maybe 30 prospects, to whereas if we go to a high school game, we might be looking at one.
Maybe one,
Do
yep.
you see the same thing, that you find a situation in group settings that you just see a lot of people that would interest you, high school, state tournaments, anything like that?
Yeah, like going to competitions, it's a shot in the dark sometimes. I go to see kids I've been recruiting, and then I'll see some random ones that I don't know about, and it's very rare, but the bigger competitions, there's more talent there.
Okay, and I know Columbus State, and who is the big competition for you in the Peach Belt?
In the Peach Belt, I mean, I don't want to say anything bad. I want to say probably just Columbus and Aiken's pretty good. Actually, they're all pretty good. Cheerleading is just any given day, so whoever's having the best day. But his conference is pretty well-rounded, though.
Ganesha Robinson, great baseline reverse layup, cuts it to 2. Jimbo's still doing Columbus State.
He is.
Man, but my daughter played down there, and that guy was so good. Just
Jimbo's
really
a great
think
guy.
the world of him.
He's a great guy.
Now, not only is this a big day for you here, what you're doing with all these people here at this athletic event, but this is a big day at Young Harris College. Visitation, lacrosse is going on. I mean, it's just action all over the place, right?
Oh, yeah, 100 people on campus today. Like, I came yesterday to get stuff done for today because there was so many people on campus. So, really big day, and I'm surprised, with all the weather we're having. I'm glad people still came out to support.
Yeah, I know that I was talking to one of the guys upstairs as far as visitation. I think they had maybe 62 kids on their end, but I don't think that probably counted the lacrosse guys. Must have brought in that many. I'm
definitely
sure.
good 60 lacrosse. I think they'll be here for the guys' game.
Okay, that would be great. Talked to you last year, and I talked to you a lot because you've given me a lot of rides, but this is just a great place.
I love it here. Like I said, the first time I came to campus, I knew I wanted to work here, and I want to be here forever. I love it. Everybody's so nice here, and they'll do anything for you.
Now, your background, you were at a school in Texas, Stephen F. Austin, right?
Yep, in Nacogdoches, Texas, the smallest town and oldest town in Texas. So I was there for 10 years. The only thing I missed about is the weather because, it wasn't that cold. I'm getting used to wintertime here, but Texas was great. A lot of great people there and a lot of great tradition there.
But you were glad to get back to North Georgia.
I was, being close to my parents, and mine and Alice from Rome, I'm from Rome. So it was great to get back to see people, I grew up with, doing well here. So it's good to get back.
And I just did a little analogy in a break, and I was being very serious, though, in the analogy. We did 2, 3, 4 conference games. I think maybe one non-conference game without you guys because school was out, the band was gone, your guys were gone. These student athletes that fill this end of the stadium were gone. And I said on a scale of 1 to 10, what do your guys and the band mean for this place? And I gave it on a 1 to 10. I gave it a 37.
I feel you. I come to games, without my kids here. I'm doing the administrative stuff, and it's weird not hearing the band, do the national anthem or the kids cheering. It's kind of this ball bouncing and people talking.
Exactly, and I told your new assistant downstairs a while ago, I mean, I really think that you guys, what y'all can do on a given day could add as much to 10 points to this, and I sincerely mean that. I mean, it just adds so much when your guys and the band get people into it, and it really picks the athletes up.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I firmly believe that.
Okay, 46-39, and so coming up next, you're getting ready to be wide open. You're going to have baseball, softball, and lacrosse.
Oh, yeah.
And you and Coach Dunn and who else? I know Bobby and
Jennifer.
And Michael. Mm-hmm. You guys are wide open.
It's going to be wide open. I love it, though. I wouldn't have it any other way, though. I love it.
Isn't it a great day when you get down here on a beautiful spring afternoon and you've got baseball, softball, and lacrosse, all three going at the same time?
Oh, there's nothing like it.
That gets your golf cart going.
Oh, yeah.
Now, one other question before this third quarter's coming to an end. With those 48 student athletes that you've got on your cheer squad, I'm guessing you've got, 20-plus down here today?
About 25, yeah.
You rotate. Is there a certain pattern you use for rotation?
Yeah, I have groups. Since we don't have many games here, I have Group A and Group B, so they'll switch out, so they want to do so many doubleheaders. And, they're, in the day, they're student athletes, so they have to study. And, I'm big on grades, so, I want them to get that done.
And these are student athletes in the truest sense of the word because the strength, you see these guys that are just super strong, lifting up 100-pound humans and holding with one hand, which amazes me.
Oh, yeah.
And then the gymnasts that you've got, the things that they can do, these are truly just tremendous athletes.
Oh, yeah, the sport's advanced so much since I was in it. It's crazy to see the stuff they're doing now. I wouldn't attempt half the stuff they're doing now because I'm an old man, but it's going in a great direction now. I'm glad to see where it's heading.
Well, I appreciate you stopping by. I know you're busy and you got a lot going on. We got one more quarter and we're down by 10 now. So we try to get us back into this thing. But thanks for all the work that you do here with your role in the athletic department and for what you do with coaching one of the best competitive cheer squads in the nation.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you having me, Tommy.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Have a good one.
51-39 is your third quarter score. It kind of got away from us late. And we'll take a break. Mountain Lion Sports Network on Ridgeline TV. (51-39) got away from us. And now we just got to claw our way back into it. Ain't going to be a traveling call. I want you to look the line on Tabitha O'Dobby. 16 points, 16 boards, and 10 blocks. Triple-double. Young Harris, we came out guns a-blazing with the 3-ball, and it just got away from us. Crowd's really starting to pick up. 3-ball Bell. She gets her own board, follows her shot, and gets fouled. One of the best free throw shooters in our league. I think she is number 3 in our conference. 49 of 59, 83% free throw shooter. She's a girl you want on the line, and great to score some points while the clock's not running. First free throw is good. And the crowd is picking up. Misses the second. She don't miss many, but she missed that and gets us to 11. We got to get back to playing that good D we were playing in the first half. Two on the shot clock, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Great defense, that young Harrison. In transition, Bell, layup, we leave it short. These are the ones you got to make when you're down by 11. Out in transition, played some great D. Baseline jumper, no good. Reed with the board. We'll get the ball in Ellison's hand. And Ellison kicks out to Jorgensen. Garner puts it on the floor. Back to Bell. She's going to shoot the 3, and she drains it. And we're back in single digits. Got it to 8. Young Harris in a man, and we seem to be finding our intensity defensively. And nice strong take. That is Roberts. She's got 8. We've done a good job on her today. Hodge with 11, O'Dobby with 16. Ellison puts it on the floor. Nice take. Just can't get anything on side against O'Dobby. We're taking it at her. Ball's on the floor. Get on the floor with it. And Jorgensen with a steal, and she got fouled about 10 times down the court. Kinder, gentler me. Wow. And we got a Flagler player hurt. Hope she's okay. Both teams' training staff coming out. But, you know, I'm trying to be kinder and gentler, but Jorgensen got fouled about 8 times on that possession. Young Harris has had some opportunities to get this thing really down. Missed a free throw, missed a layup, and got hammered and no call. I mean, they could have fouled out on that play. She got fouled so many times. Cochran getting ready to check back in. We need to get her offense back out there. She leads us in scoring with 11. Jorgensen's got 8. Bell with 7. Three ball is good. This good club, no doubt about it. You can see why they're basically just a half a game out in our conference. Jorgensen's shot blocked and their foot's on the line. Cochran checks out, and then Diapera getting ready to come back in. She'll come in for Reed. Lead trail by 13. Cochran feed into Diapera, and that's probably one pass too many. But that's really what starts happening when you've got a girl in there that she blocks shots, she changes your shot, and she changes your mind about shots. Robinson and Reed going to check right back in. And O'Dobby, we just can't do nothing with her. She got 18 points and 18 boards, and we trail by 15. Into Diapera, Pam scores. Young Harris able to get some points in the paint, and they have been far and few between. And we don't rotate again defensively. We just, when we get beat on the dribble, there is nobody there to help. Cochran loses her dribble. Diapera picks it back up. 5:33 to go in this one. We're down by 13. Garner, 3 ball. No good. Rebound Robertson. She pushes hard. Into the post. And block shot. Diapera blocks her shot. Cochran to Jorgensen. She'll shoot the 3 ball. Can't get it down. Inside of 5. Bell getting ready to check back in for Young Harris. 8 on the shot clock. They'll feed the post. And we get inside possession, but O'Dobby gets the board, puts it back up, and she's having a monster game, 20, 20, and 12. Nice feed to Diapera, and she takes it at her, but again, not the shot that she wants to take. She has just altered what we've done all day. And a timeout. Flagler comes at 3:56 to go in the ball game. 60-45, Flagler leads Mountain Line Basketball on Ridgeline TV.
Media timeout.
60-45 your score. Just under 4 minutes to go in this. We want to say thank you to our game sponsors, Hog Wild Barbecue and Catfish House in Hiawassee, Mountain Home Health Services, Mountain Lake Mortgage, and take a break, Portables. Today in the Peach Belt, USC Aiken at Clayton State, Francis Marion at Georgia Southwestern, Lander at Georgia College, Augusta at North Georgia, UNC Pembroke at Columbus State. 3-ball, Garner, no good. And in transition, the Saints, Flagler College, St. Augustine, Florida. They'll be playing North Georgia Monday. We have led the majority of this game. Really looked good in the first half. Got down early in the third quarter. Came back really shooting well from behind the arc, but they just broke her back in the third quarter, and we have not been able to recover. We trail by 17. Men's action coming your way about 30 minutes at the end of this one. And they're going to get Ellison with an offensive, I believe. And we got a timeout on the floor. 2:59 to go in the ball game. 62-45. Flagler leads Young Harris. Mountain Line basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. Inside of 3 minutes. And very tough half on Young Harris. Foul on Rock's going to put Robinson to the line. Free throw good from Robinson. Her free throw shooting's got better as the season's progressed. And she gets to the line a lot. I'm sure that she is very, very much at the top in our conference in free throws attempted. Get her up to being a 60% free throw shooter, and going to be a lot of points put up. 64-47. Men's action coming your way next here at Visitation Day. Young Harris College. Ellison with the board. A great hustle play. Wow. Great hustle play. Got both two players for both teams. One for Young Harris, one for Flagler. Robinson for Young Harris. Looks like maybe, can't tell, a lot of bodies in front of us. We'll take a break. 1:52 to go in this one. Mountain Line Sports on the Mountain Line Sports Network. 66-47, Young Harris, Ganesha Robinson had to be helped off of the floor, and they're going to get her on the training table. And hope she's okay. Also, a Flagler player shook up. She walked on her own power. Flynn will check back in for Flagler, and they have just took over here in the second half. Outscored Young Harris 22-13 in the third quarter. That was the one that, and then 15-8 here in the second. Cochran, 3-ball, no good. Bell tracks it down. Cochran will shoot a 3. Can't get it down, but gets a steal, feeds in. Bell going to step back behind the line now. She'll feed Ellison, and she'll can't get the shot down, but she'll get fouled. Foul on Flynn. This will put Ellison in the line to shoot 2. Ellison out of East Hall High School, Gainesville, Georgia. First free throw's good. Can't get the second one down. Rebound Hodge. Hodges had a good day, 13 points and 6 boards. We're going to try to pressure a little bit. 3-ball is good. And Flagler doing everything right here in this second half. And as well as we played in the first 23-24 minutes of this ball game, we're down by 20 plus. Kara McKizak, sophomore out of Orange Park, Florida, will check in. Ellison hits 1 of 2. And we knocked the ball out of bounds. And it will be St. Ball underneath. Hutchinson, Williams. Young Harris going to empty the bench here. Everybody but Daesh Brown. Daesh has been sick for a while. Daesh can't hardly talk. Hope she gets better soon. We need her athleticism out there. And 5-second call. Young Harris defends well on the inbound. And L. Hutchinson, 5'8" freshman out of Australia, will inbound for Young Harris, and Coach really likes her game. A lot of upside with her. Very athletic. And starting to get a decent crowd in here. Still not what it should be.
Hutchinson and Reed now on the floor for the Mountain Lions.
Hutchinson to Reed. Left side to Williams. And Jada dribbling, she travels. And Flagler turns it over, and we'll have 40 seconds left.
Out of bounds to Young Harris.
Janacia Robinson still on the training table, but setting up now. Elbow jumper, Reed, no good. Fights for her own board, and they're going to get her for a foul.
Foul's called on number 40, Reed. That would be her first personal.
Her first. Team second. Kizak with the ball. Comes around to Flynn. Flynn, nice jumper. And this one comes to an end. Disappointing game for Young Harris. Played so well for the first 23, 24, 25 minutes. And just the wheels on the bus came off in the second half. Young Harris loses this one by a 71-49 score. We'll fall to 2-7 in the conference, 5-11 overall. Flagler will go to 7-1 in the conference, 9-3 overall. They're in a basically three-way tie with Lander and North Georgia at the top of the heap. Lander actually has a half-game lead, but because they have played one more game than UNG and Flagler. Young Harris still on the outside looking in as far as qualifying for playoffs. Young Harris was leading scoring by Erin Cochran with 11 points. I think she had about 9 of those in the first 3 minutes. Nobody else in double digits. Sarah Jorgensen with 8, Ashlyn Ellison with 7. 13 rebounds for Sarah Garner. O'Dobby led Flagler, 20 points, 21 boards, 12 blocks. 13 points for Hodge, 10 for Roberts. Flagler outscored Young Harris 42-23 in the second half. Coming up Monday, Augusta will be at Young Harris. Francis Marion will be at Columbus State. UNC Pembroke at Georgia Southwestern. Lander at Clayton State. USC Aiken at Georgia College, and Flagler at North Georgia. All of those games will be 1:30 tip, 3:30 tip, of course, for men's game. We got about 28 minutes before we get going in the men's game, so don't go anywhere. I hope if you go anywhere, come to the game. But if you can't be here, be with us on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV.